Hello everyone, welcome to 2 Point Hospital. I've been dying to get my hands on this game and finally, now that I've got my PC, I can do so. So, without further ado, let's dive right on in. Can't be that different.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Resoundingly good start for the one member of staff I have. Hello Albert, welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank, I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. Nice to meet you, Albert. You look like a rip-off of the butler from Batman. This is Hogsport, and here is your first hospital. Click on it to get started. In we go! Begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by building your first hospital. Nice and simple, right? Now, welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? Yes. First things first, we want to have a look around. To move around the hospital, hold the right mouse button and drag, or move the cursor to the edges of the screen, or alternatively use WASD or WASD to get around. You can also zoom in and out with the mouse wheel and rotate the pitch, rotate and pitch, with the middle mouse button. So, WASD to move around, zoom out, and rotate, pitch. Pitch, place a reception desk. I shouldn't have skipped that. What was it? The first thing the hospital needs is reception. The patients will head here when they arrive at the hospital, with the reception desk near the entrance. About here? Out there? Out there. Great, we'll need an assistant to run reception. Let's hire one now. Neem growl. Customer service. Emotional intelligence. Motivation. You're terrible though, Sebastian. Will work for peanuts and is a hermit. High energy.
Patients are asked to be endearing sick, not disgusting.
Tires
sick.
easily, nausea inducing, makes people feel sick. I mean, you are terrible, but you could do a good job, and you're cheap as hell, so congrats, you're part of the team. Great! Before we officially open, we'll need a GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they're ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let's build the GP's office now. To build the room, click the Rooms button and pick one from the list. With the room selected, drag out a floor plan of the appropriate size, then place the items required in the room. Let's go with a 4x4 room. Put the door there. Desk, corner, filing cabinet there, and additional items to make the room look nice. So let's go with an extra filing cabinet or 2. A bin near the door because, bins are always polite. A plant, I was going to say a fire extinguisher there because that's next on my list, and a fire extinguisher under the window because it fits so nicely. I believe I'm done there, right? I could put up a photo as well.
Announcement! It's happening again.
What is? Right, anyway. That's a GP. Fairly simple. Excellent. I will need a doctor to run the GP's office. Hire one now. Well, obviously you need a doctor. Face Skinner. You are a diagnostics, a natural mentor. Whizzes through any syllabus. Good teaching speed. Walks slower than normal and charm. Hortense Periwinkle. Hangry. Thinks their life is a rom-com. Can't tie a tie unless they're wearing it.
On 2-Point Radio.
Right.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf, the lone voice of reason, ready to spread some truth to all our vigilant listeners. So open your eyes and your ears and get ready to find out what's really going on. But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate the radio. Right, I have my GP. A little bit more expensive than I would have wanted, but he's good. To zoom in and out, use the mouse wheel to rotate the view, click the mouse button and move the mouse left or right, and to change the pitch, do that. Yeah, I checked that earlier. Let's keep an eye on our first patient as they get diagnosis or head for diagnosis with the GP. Ah, here they come now. Nice car. First patient is Carlton Binge with a fabulous mustache. That is one genuinely fabulous stash. Look at him. Oh, crumbs. I remember Theme Hospital and I know what I've done wrong. Yes. There you go, fella. Seating. Ouch. That's a very polite knock, sir. Then again, that's what I'd expect. Drinks machines. Save them. Aha! You need a pharmacist? Yes, that's what the drug symbol is. Of course it is. Diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message in the list. Have a look at the message list in the bottom right. Looks like we'll need to build a pharmacy for this patient. Could I ask the patient to wait, please, while I build a pharmacy? Because, you know, we don't plan ahead in this hospital. We're stupid. A 4x4 pharmacy with the door. There. Pharmacy there. What else can we do here? Obviously, we'll need a bin. Filing cabinets.
Lost and found report. Green sock. Medium to large hole.
Right. How did someone lose that? Yeah, prestige. Ooh. There we go. Okay, now.
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
Fantastic, I've got enough seating, but I don't have a nurse. That might be a problem. Let's have a look at nurses. Dolly Infinity. You are treatment focused. Faye Shambles. Kimmy Buzzkill. Just for that name alone, I'm tempted. You're a good diagnostics. See, this is a person who's good at treatment and they're cheaper than you. So... hygienic, high energy, and create cheats at board games. Brilliant. You're in. When are you ever going to play board games with a patient if you're in treatment? Only if you're in the ward, and you're not. I'm pretty sure that my nurse will be able to sort it. Is that just a gigantic cocktail mixer, by the way? Yes, it is.
I've started exploring past lives. I've tried hypnotizing myself with pendulums and pocket watches, but I find listening to my own voice works best. I say one thing, and then another thing. And I say one thing, and then another thing. It's possible you're now hypnotized too.
Why do we have a stoner on the radio? Anyway, well done, we've cured our first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital's reputation is improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in so we can expand.
Staff announcement. We've just cured our very first patient.
Having a high reputation brings in more patients. Janitors and maintenance. Now we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While we're at it, make sure you've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? Yeah, he's probably right on that one. I didn't put a fire extinguisher in there, did I? I should have. By the door? By the door. Huzzah! Another person's fixed. Alexa Lillywhite. Illness difficulty of 0%. We must have some super effective drugs. Hire a janitor. Right, I should probably do that now. Vladimir Purple. Damn, you're a good nurse. Assistants. Janitors. Maintenance. Mechanics. And ghost capturing. Blake Lillywhite. Didn't I just cure one of your relatives, sir? Jessica Asparagus and Frank Wetter. You know what, Frank? That tash of yours? Glorious enough to have you a job. Hospital reputation increases with each patient successfully cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. A higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, hungry and thirsty over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food and drinks, and a comfy seat when they're between appointments. If they become unhappy, they will leave the hospital and go to another. Not quite the sentence that was on the screen, but yeah. Item controls. That was a sudden song change, which was odd.
When first entering the hospital, please make your way to reception.
New illness discovered. Clamp. Once this grips the patient, it doesn't let go, affects many living statues, and selfie-taken chumps will send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. I sounded like a true American doctor there, didn't I? We'll send the patient somewhere. Place a leaflet stand, place a drinks machine, place a snack machine. Well, the leaflet stand has to go blatantly in front of the doors, right? Job done. That is a temporary fix, by the way. I'm not leaving them in the middle of the floor. That's just because the hospital's kind of grown in such a way that this is what we're working with, yes? Staff will get tired as they work and eventually go on a break. A staff room will help them to relax and return to work energised. Drinks and snacks help keep them happy too. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting items, it will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will become happier. A nice staff room will also help staff regain energy faster. So in other words, don't skimp on staff rooms like everyone used to in Team Hospital. You know what, let's just go with this, yeah? Put the door here. I'm going to have a couple of sofas along the back. That works for me. Grab an armchair. Fit the armchair there. Get a couple of bins. drinks machine in the staff room because, you know, you always need to give your staff a drink. Snack machine. Yeah, this is a decent staff room now.
Please look out for invisible and potentially lethal diseases.
You mean like COVID? Yeah, sure. Since it's now 2021 and that virus is still going strong, I really don't know what we're going to do, but lockdown hasn't held me back. In fact, it's just made sure that at work I've been super busy. Something I'm incredibly proud of, to be honest, given everything that's going on. Right, I believe we're done here. Ooh, a dartboard.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
There we go. That's one hell of a staff room. Staff work to a staff room when they're on break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before their break ends. You can place a member of staff in the staff room to make them take a break, or in a work room to make them work there. Pick up a member of staff using and holding the left mouse button. Sir, what are you... Excuse me. Hey, sorry, but... drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but it can lead to littering if there's no bins nearby. Might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Yeah, I need a good toilet then, yeah? While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Fair enough. So, time to build the toilets, because I've randomly unlocked them.
Looks like the healthcare branch of the Holistics company, known to some as Hemp, is in trouble again. Apparently Elixir, their latest product which claims to cure all ills, is in fact nothing but pine-scented prune juice. Well, I guess it should cure one ill at least.
Right. Door. There. Five toilets. Yeah, that works, right? That's a fairly nice bathroom, if I do say so myself.
Staff facilities are out of bounds for all patients and some staff.
A new illness in town that might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build another diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they'll send them for further diagnosis. General diagnosis. Hospital level. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GPs offices, as well as other rooms to hire more staff. To deal with the extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over the room to highlight people queuing for that room. Our general diagnosis room here. It's a little bit strange in shape, but we'll make it work, trust me. Trust me on this one, I'll make it work. We've cured 10 patients in total. Huzzah, we're getting off to a good start. I believe we're done with that one. That's a rather quaint looking room there. Long, thin, and covers us in the last of space.
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
Now. Machine. Over there. Second machine. There we are.
Listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. I went to the Cirque de Parfait recently. I was impressed by how experimental the acts were, till I realized I was facing the wrong way and just looking at the tent wall.
Ah, excuse me. Refreshing drink. Gotta freshen up every now and again, you know? Alright, there's a peculiar new illness in town, lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Also, expanding the hospital and continuing to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office and staff to keep on top of things. You got it! Curses, that's gonna have to do then. In fact, hang on. Aha! I can make this place more efficient. Right. So now I've got to make a new room, right? A ward. Wait, what? What? I've got a ward? When did I unlock a ward? Okay, fine, whatever. Well, I mean, this is an ideal place for a big ward, yeah? Right, nurses station. Screen. Beds.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
A second screen. Some lockers. Looks pretty official, doesn't it? Job's a good one.
Nurse needed in ward.
Wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a wide range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work in their room settings. In the room settings. This is useful if you have lots of patients. I also said that like I was drunk. I haven't been drinking. I'm spending monies.
New from Bungle. Pocket watches are a thing of the past. Now is the time for rocket watches. Bungle rocket watches fly around your head so you can always tell the time. Buy a Bungle rocket watch today and watch time fly.
I'm gonna have to hire imaging.
More 2 Point. More often. This is 2 Point Radio.
More frequent breaks. I can't hire another doctor with that rubbish on the list. Oh, right. Benches. Sorry, I forgot to have you have a nice place to sit down. Please, by all means, do have a seat.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
Struggling with pathing, eh? Guessing it's the leaflet stand, yes? That's just adding to the congestion, isn't it? Hey, a staff promotion. Congratulations. Intern assistant to junior assistant. Ah, you have to get a pay rise. If I gave you a pay rise of, say, $2,000? You're pretty happy with a pay rise of $2,000. If I didn't give you a pay rise, you wouldn't be happy. If I gave you a pay rise to $5,000, you'd be okay with that, yeah? Done. New illness discovered, misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patient for treatment in the pharmacy. And bogwarts, a rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared at the pharmacy or with witchcraft. We'll send the patient for treatment at the pharmacy. So the pharmacy's just getting overloaded. I'm sorry, was there some kind of weird gimmick that my assistant has here? On a break. Energized, promoted and happy. Promoted, pleased with the promotion. Okay, nah, that's cool. That's good. Feeling great. Back to work, sir. Kudos on your promotion to a junior assistant, by the way. Hire nurses, hire doctors. Right, I need to hire Meryl Strudel, a good GP and a great bedside manner. Meryl? Oh, welcome aboard. Oh, legitimately welcome aboard. Right, I need a GP.
When first entering the hospital, please make your way to reception.
Obviously. Oh, I can buy big bins. Done. Fantabulous. I have to hire another nurse. Mabel haircut. Gets toilet rage. What the hell? Gets angry when they need the toilet. Huh, what do you know?
My therapist says I need to relax more. Find a hobby. If you have any suggestions, please send them in. I'll keep you posted on how my search goes. Anything's better than my last hobby. Collecting traffic cones.
Just gonna say this once. Why do they talk every time I'm looking at a message I want to read out? It's uncanny timing. Right. The 2 Point Health Ministry is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organisation. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Continue to expand the hospital until we acquire a 1-star rating. Clyde Bottomley, you are a fantastic kind of guy. You're just the ultimate in perfection, aren't you, really? Treatment
Maintenance
and
announcement.
ward
Plants
management.
need water.
Chief nurse. Will work for peanuts. I mean, for such an experienced member of staff, I can't exactly fault it. He's expensive, but he's a masterful nurse and will not fail to do anything perfectly. It's beyond belief that we can afford a member of staff like that here.
Maintenance
Kudos.
announcement.
By completing
Bins will
objectives
become
and
full.
challenges, our organisation earns kudos, which we can use to gain access to new items. Take a look at the items list. Any item with a padlock can be unlocked using kudos. Best of all, we can then purchase that item at any of our hospitals. Use it wisely. I already have to buy big bins. Which, to be honest with you, I'm looking to, really make something a little bit more useful. Big bin. Big bin. Big bin. Big bin. Big bin. Oh, right, we need a deluxe clinic. Sure, I'll deal with that one. Oh, congratulations, you went from a doctor to a consultant. And your salary expectations are around 35k a year, yes? That's about where you are. 34,995. Good wage, don't you think? Get the patient to wait while I build a deluxe clinic. I know where I can build the deluxe clinic.
The 45th caller today will win tickets to the rock festival taking place next month. I admire our station manager's optimism. The most callers we've ever had in a day was 6. 2 of them were wrong numbers.
Alright, fire extinguisher. A couple of them actually, just in case. And then, yes, a plant. We're done. Pretty basic big room, but hey, it works, doesn't it?
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Thanks for spending the money on our vending machines. I think I'm gonna need another janitor. Pat Mason. Class clown. You know what? Sure, if you can entertain people while you're walking about, then I'm all for you being in here. Cure 3 patients with lightheadedness. Hurrah! We cured somebody. Hey, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's December 25th. Oh, never mind. It's over. That was that was a long-lasting bit, wasn't it? 27th. Damn, it's coming up to the end of the year real fast. What?
End of year approaching.
Oh no! You failed your treatment. I'm sorry. Oh wait, the end of year awards. Please don't tell me we had someone just die right there. I remember the old end of year awards where it just used to take you to a big wooden plaque to show them off. This is a lot more fancy. Hey, my Doctor 1 Doctor of the Year, Dr. Josiah Burke. Congratulations. Who will win Nurse of the Year? Will it be my hospital? Yes, for Dolly Infinity, who won Nurse of the Year. Kudos. What else we got? Janitor of the Year didn't go to us. Assistant of the Year? Our front desk man's been rather good. Jumbo Megacorp. Employer of the Year? Was us. Somehow, it was us. Don't ask me how, it was. No deaths? We made it a year with no deaths. That takes effort. Most prestigious hospital? Us as well. This is an uncanny good first year. But who's going to be the patient's choice? Definitely not my hospital. Didn't think so. I mean, hey, 5 awards ain't bad, plus I earned kudos for each of them, and I earned cash for them all. So there's a big boon in money. Oh god, he actually did He actually did die. I'm so sorry. We had someone pass away. Patient death. Sad news, our first patient death. Patients can die if treatment fails or if they're waiting too long and their health deteriorates. The hospital's reputation will suffer as a result. There is also a chance the patient will return to the hospital. If that happens, we'll need a janitor with the ghost capture qualification. Well, I didn't need it this time. That's really unfortunate. Right at the beginning of the year, we had someone just kick the bucket. Couldn't have been much worse. But I think I know why it was. It's because I've been neglecting, like, seating and everything else at the various areas I need to. And to be honest, I think what I need to do is invest in this area. You know? So what I'm thinking is get a couple of machines, public use ones, get a big bin,
joy to treat. Thank you.
That might be asking a bit much of them there. I mean, if only the one got used, then I'll only bother replacing the one because... Well, actually, no, I'll place 2 because they're, you know, quite nice. I don't really want to put one in an area where it'll clutter stuff. So there, maybe? I feel like that would get in the way, wouldn't it? Then again, behind the reception desk wouldn't be a bad idea. Like just there and there, you know? Just provides it that little extra, nicety, you know? Like the approachability of my hospital. More benches. I believe we have what we need. I have truly made this place a better place.
All personalised artwork should be taken tasteful and above board.
Sorry, my member of staff's had to go for a quick toilet break. They'll be out in a moment.
Why is it whenever you clip your nails in front of a computer, one of the nails always flies into the cracks of your keyboard? Does the keyboard feed on them? I don't know. No one knows.
Crafted him a head with a beanie on it. Impressive. Hey! The promotion letters of old. It's a little less grandiose than it was before, but I'll take it anyway. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. That's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2 Point Health Ministry. I have retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise in Hogsport for further esteem and trinkets if you believe that you're capable of more. Alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organisation by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullocks. The choice, as they say, is yours. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge, the Health Minister of 2 Point Health Ministry. I shall continue my work here, sir. I have a feeling that I may need what we have. Earn 200 grand. So we've got to earn 200 grand and cure 25 patients and get the hospital to level 6. Damn. That's going to take a while, because I've got everything I can build already here. I really don't know what else I can do. I can build another ward, but I don't feel like that's valuable. You're a good person. You actually sought out a bin, put that away on your way past and thought, yeah, I'll just chuck that in a bin. That's a good person right there. It is. May I see the rest of my hospital?
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
Alright. Should I not perhaps hire another nurse? Wait, I've got 2, don't I? Fantastic customer service skills. You must have, like, arts and crafts fiend. Hangry. Thinks their life is a rom-com. Charming, short temper, and just the worst. Struggles to notice the little things with the short temper. Not worth hiring. Pharmacists, diagnostics, Horatio Fenderson and Kendall Chutney. Consultants, student doctor, doctor, junior doctor, and then a chief of the department. What can I do to really make this place shine? There's not much else I can think of to do. I mean, I have nurses. One's just on a break. I could afford to get a 3rd nurse. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do, because adding in a ward unnecessary, general diag doesn't get used enough.
There's nothing like a burp. And now, burp soda comes in 3 new flavors. With 23% more fizz. Open your mouth and have a burp. 24 hours a day.
What on
This
earth?
is 2 Point Radio.
Patients found abusing hospital facilities will henceforth be considered organ donors.
Whoa, that's a bit extreme. Jesus. Just all right. Yeah. You've had a shit that's left the toilet in very poor condition. So as such, we're taking a kidney. Yeah, that sounds like it'll go down swimmingly. I shall create the organ donor ward in commemoration of this. Everyone remember why this is here, please.
citizen's announcement. Plants need water.
I would hope my maintenance staff already know this, but... There we are! The organ donor ward. Because of that stupid hospital announcement, we now have a second ward on the premises. One which will remain unstaffed for quite some time. And alternatively may give me a better option to expand further later on down the line.
Announcement. Oh, nothing.
Right. Another pharmacy has been constructed.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio.
Welcome back to your favorite radio station with the vastly overqualified Sir Nigel Bickleworth. I'm here to inform, to entertain, and to bring some small measure of sophistication to your drab little lives. Should any of you have any requests for popular tunes, as I believe people like to call them, do not hesitate to repress that impulse. I have no intention of playing any of that drivel.
Right. That makes perfect sense as to why you're a radio DJ. A third GP's office. To be honest, well, we've just made the most of the space we have here. Welcome to the archive room, which also doubles as a GP's office with all our patients' paperwork, confidential information, bank details and insurance documentation. Should any would-be robbers want to rob this hospital, please remember that all staff are armed with lethal syringe injections for your convenience, pain and pleasure. Jesus, that was more morbid than the organ donors comment. My God. I love this game. It's so lighthearted. I really like the way this room's come out. I like the fact that it's like just mostly, you know, filing cabinets. In fact, I have even a slight adaptation to think of here. So if I am to go ahead and do this... Oh yeah, it works. It works. It
Hayward to the Sheriff's Office.
Welcome to the filing room, where there is nothing but files. Oh yeah. The most prestigious room in the hospital, and it's because it's full of filing cabinets. My God, that room is a travesty. Look at it. Look at all of the filing cabinets that are in there. At what point does any room have a need for 24 filing cabinets? Oh well. I mean, after all, it does look rather fantabulous, doesn't it? Now, let's get them sorted, shall we? I mean, it could look worse, couldn't it? Look at it. It is a pretty neat hallway.
Dr. Hayward to the Sheriff's Office.
Ballistics is apparently going to open another of its nature communes for
Hey,
sick
another
people
staff
with
promotion.
more
Someone
sense
got
than
promoted to an
money.
actual doctor. Congrats,
Fortunately,
you're no longer
I
a
have
junior.
equal amounts of sense and money.
$27,820. You got yourself a job. Pharmacy emergency. Did I build a second pharmacy? I did. 90 days. 5 patients with bogwarts. There's been an outbreak of pharmacy-related illnesses after a software upgrade for Bungle's smart plasters led to multiple cases of blood poisoning. A group are looking for treatment will be rewarded if we can treat
Patients
the lot.
arriving for pharmacy.
Max Blancmange. Congratulations, Max. You're in. Energized. Right then. Here come the emergency patients who need to be seen by GPs rather quickly. We have 2 doctors, 3 nurses. Probably should hire another doc. Pam Cucumber, Ginny Beeves, Alex Gobb, Raj Brass. Short-tempered, terribly dull. Makes people bored, works longer before needing a break, but gets annoyed easy. Short temper once more. All of you had rejected from this hospital, and that's my starter. I thought my reputation should bring in better staff.
Returning patients and their chronic conditions are welcomed back to the hospital.
I think we should be good here. Pretty much everyone's receiving treatment at a good pace. So we should be all good.
Calling nurse.
Hey, 50 patients cured. Nice. I mean, this place is pretty well done. I have to say, this is a pretty well-packed hospital with a rather unique layout that I wouldn't have considered way back in my junior years on Theme Hospital. Did just notice that one of my staff did just get a bit confused by mapping around here.
We now bring you this segment, Sir Nigel Reviews. Today I take a look at the new fine dining establishment, Les Soufflés Tristes. And what a delight for the experienced palate this is. The scrambled emu eggs on pickled toast are particularly good. I give it 4 salt shakers.
Yeah, I think we should be good.
Deluxe clinic.
Ah, damn it, treatment failed. He didn't die, though. Last person in treatment for bogwarts. Bogwarts might be one of the difficult conditions to treat. Head crabbedness. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, head crabbedness. The sufferer's head has been seized by a rare form of parasitic crustration. Fortunately, a treatment is available that wrenches the creature from the victim, leaving their head healthy and uninfested. We'll send the patient for treatment in the Deluxe clinic. Very well. I shall accept that as an option and a treatment that would be useful. Please don't fail. Hey, it succeeded. Congrats, you can go home happy. And now, do we get paid our reward? Yes, we do, because we cured enough patients. hospital reputation of great.
Doctor needed in GP's office.
Oh, we don't have any doctors in any GP. I only have 2 doctors, right? Yeah. Lara Roadkill. Well, you're unmotivated and you spin to feel better. You're just a lunatic. Tony Hammer. Hygienic, funny, and grows turnips to give us gifts. 55 grand a year for a consultant. Almost seems too good. Especially considering that you're a master of diagnostics and treatment. I don't think I can go with that, though. God, you're exhausted. Josiah's doing better. You're not doing well at all. Go for a break, please. Right, that's not weird. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 2-star rating by the 2-Point Health Ministry. If you proceed at your current pace, you will have achieved everything that you can in your founding establishment soon enough. I can sense your confidence inflating. Careful that you don't build yourself up for an even greater fall. I unlocked a salty snacks machine. Neat. Is a salty snacks machine used for what I think it is? Because the salty snacks machine increases thirst. Brainy brittle, you're weakly salted.
2-Point
convenient
Radio.
bar. Blech.
Our reporter on the field, Sally Fig Blanket, has just returned with her camera crew from another field trip. As to what she was reporting on, I cannot say. Nobody tells me anything.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, that aside, this hospital is running phantasmagorically. Okay. Everything is going swimmingly. I just need a new
Taking
doc.
applications for a new PA announcer.
Vivian Flan. You're a master GP. Honestly, welcome aboard. You're a really good GP and I have the money to burn on good stuff. So get your ass sat down and we'll work with you. I just have to wonder what I can do with my current hospital. I mean, I'm happy with everything as it is. I don't think I need to add anything to this. I think a couple of salty snack machines wouldn't go amiss. Just to prove that I have some. There you go, 1 salty snacks machine. Does this ward actually get used for anything, or is it literally just as it was intended? No one ever uses this ward. I mean, look at it. It is a pretty fantastic little ward, but it is the organ donors ward. Pardon me. Huzzah, it worked.
Security alert. Please be alert.
Huh, 2 people got cured at once. I've got to earn 400 grand, cure 30 more
Nurse
patients,
required in general
and have a hospital
diagnosis.
value of $750,000 out of this place. So what exactly is the hospital value? Visualization modes. View the world with state-of-the-art hospital administrator goggles designed by Bungle Technologies. These high-tech spectacles use advanced optical sensors and a patented privacy invasion algorithm to analyze the state of people and items within the field of view. Through careful calibration, scientists have been able to harness the powers of this extraordinary invention to detect such things as how much someone needs the toilet or how much they want a packet of crisps. Inspiring stuff. Use the visualization modes to analyze the state of the hospital environment and the moods and needs of the patients and staff, and the maintenance levels of items in the hospital. Staff are overall pretty happy. Patients are all over the bloody moon. Temperature's alright.
Author and ambassador for the Bigfoot Foundation, Bartholomew F. Yeti, is coming to talk at an artsy location near you for the 20th anniversary tour of his seminal work, Big Feet, Big
Fab!
Shoes.
2 people just died!
Critics call it urgent, confusing, and a nice color. Blink and you'll miss him. Buy your tickets now. This is 2 Point Radio.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
I can't believe we just had 2 people die. Nurses work in general diagnosis rather than doctors, huh? Finance. In the Finance tab, you can access the business overview screen for a deep dive on all aspects of the hospital. You can also adjust the prices you charge and take out a loan if you need more money. Overview. In the business overview screen, you can review hospital finances, staff overview, patient overview, and the hospital event log. You can also view leaderboards comparing your hospital to that owned by other organisations, and how the hospital has won and the awards the hospital has won in previous years. At the end of each year, the medical awards ceremony takes place, after which you are invited to the early business review. Okay. Profit loss. We're doing really well. Hospital value. Cash balance, 12 months. Monthly. Hospital value, 350,000 and profit factor. Outstanding loans, total. So that's the total hospital value is brought up to $1.1 million. That's a pretty valuable small hospital, considering this place is essentially a clinic. This literally goes through every single transaction this hospital's had for God knows how long. Right back to the beginning of time here. So, considering that what do we got? Jumbo Megacorp have a $5.5 million hospital. Holistics have a $300,000 hospital. Their cure rate's terrible. Their reputation's terrible. Holistics is just a crap company to work for. Jumbo Megacorp, on the other hand, is insanely strong. So, it's beating Jumbo Megacorp out is my primary concern. Long queue warnings, long queues, people about to rage quit, people waiting for a new room, people close to death. Queuers. 22 visitors. Queue rates, kind of meh. 67 cures, 4 ineffective, and 3 fatalities thus far. I mean, pretty basic stuff. Policies. Queue warning length 6. Staff leave rooms when idle. Staff training messages promote staff automatically. No, thank you. I'd rather work out pay rises myself. That's what I'm here for. And the awards for last year. The award ceremony for this year's coming up soon. So it's just a case of getting what we need to do done and then seeing what we can do, really. Leroy, do you need a hand there, fella? Right, I don't know how you got stuck there, Leroy, but I've got your back.
Yearly review imminent.
Ah, good. How do we do at this year's award ceremony? I'm expecting badly because of the deaths right at the beginning of the year, January 5th. And we have Doctor of the Year, Josiah Burke again. Congratulations to Dr. Burke for winning that twice in a row. Nurse of the Year, brought to you by... It's Leroy, the man who is the master nurse. Of course it is. Congratulations, Leroy. Janitor of the Year again goes to someone else. Come on, Assistant of the Year's got to be my front of house. Fungal Meditech. Damn it. Employer of the Year. I would say that isn't me. Oh, it is! What do you know? Somehow it's me. What else we got? Jumbo Megacorp had no deaths, of course they did. Most prestigious hospital is ours. Patient's Choice is Bungle Meditech. So we pretty much won the same awards we had last year, just with deaths. So it's a little bit worse off, but we did what we could, you know? Yolanda Elderflower. Nasty and motivated. High energy. Funny. He's good. Get to work, Barry. Lightheadedness emergency. Whoa! 7 people with lightheadedness, huh? I don't...
Patients
Yeah.
with lightheadedness are arriving.
Take a break, you're a bit tired. What the hell? Oh, it's a head crab, right. It's literally a head crab. How did I not guess that it would literally just be a head crab? Okay, no, we should be good. Do we have the room to build another one? No, we do not. Oh, it would have to be maintained now, wouldn't it? I'm annoyed.
All personalised artwork should be tasteful and above board.
If ever you have found yourself at a loss as to the correct usage of the English language, you may enjoy my popular guide to good grammar. A public service I perform with no
Damn.
shortage of humility.
I'm getting a bit
I
tired.
would do one to proper enunciation as well, but I fear your underdeveloped vocal abilities would make this quite impossible.
Come on, fix the damn thing. This is going very badly for me. Another deluxe clinic. It's tempting to get rid of the organ ward. Oh, the health inspector's on his way. Henry Jobsworth, the country's foremost health and safety inspector, has informed us he'll be visiting for an inspection soon. Added that he wouldn't start doing anything differently. Now, that would be cheating if we don't have, and we don't have time. He'll be arriving soon. A good report would help our reputation, as well as we'd of course be paid by the board of directors. Please just make sure this treatment is relatively quick. Average time of a treatment's like 5 days or something. Hurrah, you're alive. Now get out.
Patients should seem less sick and more cured during the health inspector's visit.
We're not going to have time to help everyone. Bertie Turbo. He looks cool. Hurrah! We removed the head crab. Now get out of my room so I can get another patient in before the deaths of everyone outside. I've started yawning too much now that I've started. I'm just going to keep going. I need a drink to give myself energy, but I need like proper hydration or water, not Coke.
Required in GP's office.
I have only one word to say to you today. Trousers, people. Trousers. They ought to be worn at all times. They protect against sunburn and knobbly knee syndrome.
He died.
Take heed.
Sorry.
Listeners.
Have a good night, Jurgen. you're going in to maintain the equipment, correct? Meaning that everyone else is going to die horribly. Farewell, gentlemen. There they go. Dead. Shame I can't have multiple of those. I have so much kudos I could spend on things, but there's nothing to spend it on in this hospital.
I get paid to announce, not to hear you complain.
Uncanny timing, or what? Sheesh! You're getting old. Ah, good. We're curing another one. Gwendolyn Rambo. Nice name. $8,000. Forcible shift change. Just gotta earn another 130 grand. You know, that GP's office has never been used. Maybe another deluxe clinic?
You don't know where they've been.
Give me that big bucks for curing them, please. Don't snatch that thing. If you were a redhead, sir, I'd call you Nigel Thornbury. $100 grand remaining. How can I make the hospital more profitable? I can hike the prices. Adjust the prices you charge for diagnosis, treatment and other things in the hospital. Establishing a new hospital, prices will be set to default. The market rate for that location. Visitors will be willing to pay these prices. Increasing prices will bring in more money, but can damage your reputation and cause patients to storm out. Decreasing prices will bring in less money, but help boost your reputation. I'm not risking my reputation. It's been a fantastic build-up over the past 2.5 years. I'm not really willing to put that at risk just yet. So it's just kind of a grind at this point to get as much money out of this place as possible. I mean, we make a lot of money each month. Special report. Well done, we cured enough of the patients to earn the money. Really? Okay, fine. Mr. Jobsworth has sent us a report from his recent visit. It's 30 pages, so we haven't read it, but the conclusion reads, one of our country's better medical destinations, destined to be a favourite of the sickly enthusiast in the know. Well done. An encouraging report from an influential figure in county healthcare. Rep increasing. More kudos. I mean, what can I realistically buy with the kudos I have? Different coloured benches. An energy drink machine.
Please respect the hospital grounds. No unauthorised digging.
Aircon units, arcade machines. gift shop. I'm gonna grab a hand sanitizer. Can I put a hand san near the entrance to my ward?
Maintenance announcement. Medical waste does not belong in the corridors.
There. Hand sanitizers in most places in the hospital that need them. A big improvement, yes? 50 grand left to go. And there's another 8,000 right there. Just gotta get them cured and get them put out. Good.
Needed to repair Deluxolux.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne, bringing talk, music, and news to the whole of 2 Point County. And if you're listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ. Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy!
Drink machine. Job done. That's how you get some nice little revenue. And you increase the value of a hospital. That's currently worth $1.5 million.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
I mean, this hospital, despite having rather exuberant staffing costs, still manages to bring in quite a large amount of money. Then again, considering we are milking people dry for their medical insurance, I'm not surprised. Profit and loss of about $15,000 a month. Not that I'm overly concerned, we don't have any patients coming in. We have more staff in the hospital than patients. Yeah, we have like no sick people in the area. Not that I'm worried or anything, but God knows what's wrong with Noelle, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to be good, is it? I don't want to know what's wrong with her. But to be brought in an ambulance, it's not good. Hey, kudos to you! You are essentially... I'm sorry, you are just Wallace. You are Wallace from Wallace and Gromit, mate.
Attention. Please don't look directly at the camera.
One more person goes into a GP, and we are done! Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded the 3-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. I hope for your sake that you remember how you were able to concoct such a model institution, because the county will expect you to repeat this feat ad infinitum. May this free you of gumption and fill you with nerves. I've unlocked a news agent as a result. And of course it's signed yours fragrantly Tarquin Foxbridge, the Health Minister. Very well. I believe we are completely done here. There isn't anything else to do at this hospital. It's
Rise and shine,
finished.
everyone. And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down at Grogben's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.
So I'm guessing that's going to be the introduction of course, the classic psychiatry. Also, the Foundation value is quite a ridiculous amount of money, considering it's one tiny little clinic in the town of Hogsport. Anyway, in the next episode we'll be moving on to Lower Bullocks. And that will inevitably lead me on to a much harder hospital to run, one would imagine. Hogsport was somewhat too easy, wasn't it? So, see you in the next one. Ciao for now.